And we'll do it live. I am sorry to announce that Donald Trump has just come out with a complete support of Al Qaeda. Yes, it's true. Donald Trump supports Al Qaeda. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but it's the facts. So today on Twitter, Saturday, December 7th, we've got Michael Flynn coming out in support of Al Qaeda against Assad in Syria. And we've got Donald Trump coming out on his Truth Social post with a support of Al Qaeda and Erdogan against Syria. Now, why are they doing this? Because they work for the rabbinical commercial structure, which is called the Zionists or whatever. I mean, the Zionists are, we know Zionist a dirty word? How else do you want me to describe them? Am I not allowed to use words to describe who these people are? They're Jewish, Zionist, rabbis. They're also working with the Jesuits, and they have a political and religious agenda. But see, for those of us who are, number one, European, or our heritage is racially European. Number two, our religion is Christianity, so we're not Jewish, and we're not under the rabbis. So for us, none of this is good. It's not good to be allied with Al Qaeda, but Donald Trump has come out in favor of Al Qaeda in a way that makes him look like he's just being whatever. So here's the post. This is posted by Michael Tracy. This is from Donald Trump, December 7th, 10:03 a.m. Opposition fighters, he calls them, in Syria, meaning Al Qaeda, in an unprecedented move, have totally taken over numerous cities in a highly coordinated offensive and are now on the outskirts of Damascus, obviously preparing to make a very big move toward taking out Assad. Russia, because they are so tied up in Ukraine and with loss of over 600,000 soldiers, seems incapable of stopping this literal march through Syria, a country they have protected for years. This is where former president. See, now this is the same thing Flynn does and all the Republicans do. You see, it's because of Obama wasn't strong enough. Here's what Rabbi Trump says. This is where former President Obama refused to honor his commitment of protecting the red line in the sand, and all hell broke out with Russia stepping in. But now that they are likely possible, Assad himself being forced out, and it may actually be the best thing that can happen to them. This is Trump talking. Trump is saying that the best thing that could happen right now is for Al Qaeda to take over Syria and force out the Christian Russians and the Assad regime, which is friendly to Christians. And Trump, who's a Jewish Zionist, is saying that this is the best possible thing that can happen. Of course he would say that, because he's not a Christian. He's under the rabbis. He serves the rabbinical order, which this is why everyone needs to read the Gospels. The rabbis take Christ to a place called Golgotha, the skull, and try to extinguish the light, which is the truth. It says there was never much of a benefit for Syria for Russia. Oh, there was never much of a benefit in Syria for Russia, other than to make Obama look really stupid. No, there's a big benefit in Syria for Russia and for Christians worldwide. See, Syria for Christianity, Syria matters, Trump, because see, that's the birthplace of Christianity, you idiot. And just like this place, what we call Turkey, which you're fine with, was also the birthplace of Christianity, but now it's run by Al Qaeda, and you are supporting them, and they're part of NATO. So he says here, there was never much of a benefit in Syria for Russia, other than to make Obama look really stupid. No, you're an idiot if you really believe that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. In any event, Syria's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess because the rabbi order, the rabbinical order of Satan, is working to kill off all these Christ-friendly governments using Al Qaeda and you're allied with them. Says the United States should have nothing to do with it. This is not our fight. Let it play out. Don't get involved. So let it play out. Let the Al Qaeda spread in Syria. Let it play out, he says. Let it play out. It's not our fight. It's not our fight. Just let the Al Qaeda run around. Okay, fine. Well, then let's let the Russians bomb the shit out of Al Qaeda. How's that? Let's let the Russians take out Erdogan. How do you like that, Trump? Is that okay with you? How about we let the Russians and the Syrians and the Lebanese get rid of Yadishistan? Would that be okay with you, Trump? No. I know what you're really saying. You're saying let's not get involved. Let's just stand back and let the Al Qaeda swarm in and take over all these territories and turn it over to Al Qaeda. That's what you're saying. ISIS, Al Qaeda. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace, Donald Trump. I don't support that at all. You're a disgrace.